Disruptor, game changer, and innovator are words that have become synonymous with Elon Musk. How else can you refer to the man who founded PayPal, SpaceX, and Tesla? Another day in the office for Musk means launching a Tesla Roadster into orbit or purchasing a behemoth like Twitter. Many of us, whether we want to be innovative entrepreneurs or employees, can learn from this real-life Iron Man. So what is the key to his success? I spent nearly an hour discussing this with him a few years ago. To commemorate his new milestone, we decided to resurrect the interview and share it with you. So here's the breakdown of Elon Musk's secret to success. Number 1. It's not about the money. This is central to Elon Musk's business philosophy. In a 2014 interview, he stated that he had no idea how wealthy he was. "It's not like there's a pile of cash somewhere," he explained. "It's just that I have a certain number of votes in Tesla, SpaceX, and Solar City, and those votes have monetary value in the marketplace." He has nothing against the pursuit of wealth if it is done in an ethical and good manner, but it isn't what drives him. The strategy appears to be working. When he said that in 2014, the real-life inspiration for Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Tony Stark of Iron Man fame was worth around $10 billion. Tesla, his electric car company, has done particularly well. Shares have risen in value over the last few years, reaching more than $600 billion. He believes the majority of his money will be spent on building a Mars base, and he wouldn't be surprised if the project consumed his entire fortune. Number 2. Follow your passions. Elon Musk's Mars base hints at what he believes is the key to success. "You want things to be better in the future," he explained. "You crave new and exciting things that improve your life." Take, for example, SpaceX. He founded the company because he was disappointed that the U.S. space program was not more ambitious. "I kept expecting us to go beyond Earth, to put a person on Mars, to have a base on the moon, and to have, very frequent flights to orbit," he explained. When that didn't work out, he devised the Mars Oasis mission, which aimed to send a small greenhouse to the red planet. The goal was to reawaken public interest in space exploration and persuade the U.S. government to increase NASA's budget. While working on that, he realized the problem wasn't a lack of will, but rather a lack of way. Space technology was far more expensive than it needed to be. And voila, the world's cheapest rocket launching business was born. The important thing to remember is that its origins were not about making money, but about landing a person on Mars. Musk considers himself an engineer rather than an investor, and the desire to solve technical problems is what gets him up in the morning. That, rather than dollars in the bank, is his yardstick of success. He understands that every obstacle his companies overcome benefits everyone else who is attempting to solve the same problem, and it does so indefinitely. That's why the entrepreneur has announced he was going to open up all Tesla's patents to speed up the development of electric vehicles worldwide. Number 3. Do not be afraid to dream big. One of the most striking aspects of Elon's businesses is their audacity. He wants to revolutionize the automobile industry, colonize Mars, build superfast trains in vacuum tunnels, integrate artificial intelligence into human brains, and disrupt the solar power and battery industries. There is a recurring theme here. His projects are all futuristic fantasies that you'd find in a kids' magazine in the early 1980s. To put it another way, his tunneling company is called the Boring Company. Musk makes no secret of the fact that he was inspired by the books and movies he read as a child in South Africa. This leads us to Musk's third business tip: don't be afraid to take risks. He believes that low ambition is baked into the incentive structures of most businesses. Too many businesses, he claims, are incrementalist. If you're the CEO of a large corporation and you aim for a modest improvement, and it takes longer than expected and doesn't work out quite as well, he explained, you could argue that it wasn't my fault, but rather that of the suppliers. If you are brave and attempt a true breakthrough improvement and it fails, you will almost certainly be fired, he claims. He claims that this is why most businesses focus on making minor improvements to existing products rather than daring to imagine entirely new ones. So his advice is to focus on what he refers to as stuff that's going to matter. To create a machine interface, Musk's team implanted the chip in the brain of a pig. In Musk's hierarchy of important things, 2 things stand out. First and foremost, he wishes to hasten the transition away from fossil fuels. We're drawing on deep gas fields and deep oil fields that haven't seen the light of day since the Cambrian era, the entrepreneur explained. If the last time something saw light was when the most complex organism was a sponge, you have to wonder if that was a wise decision. Second, he wishes to ensure humanity's long-term survival by colonizing Mars and making life multiplanetary. Number 4. Be willing to take risks. To succeed, you must have some skin in the game, but Elon Musk has taken more risks than most. By 2002, He has sold his stakes in his first two ventures, Zip2, an internet city guide, and PayPal, an online payment company. He had just turned 30 and had nearly $200 million in the bank. He claims that he planned to invest half of his fortune and keep the other half. Things did not go as planned. He did, however, emerge from the darkest period of his business life. His new businesses encountered a variety of growing pains. SpaceX's first 3 launches had failed, and Tesla was dealing with a slew of production, supply chain, and design issues. Then came the financial crisis. Musk stated that he was faced with a difficult decision. I could keep the money, but the companies will almost certainly fail, or I could invest what I have left and maybe there is a chance. He just kept pouring money in. At one point, he was so in debt that he had to borrow money from friends just to cover his living expenses. So, did the prospect of bankruptcy make him nervous? My kids might have to go to a sort of government school, he says. I mean, it's not like I went to a public school. Number 5, ignore the naysayers. What surprised him, and he was still upset by it in 2014, was the delight many pundits and commentators took in his travails. The liberal schadenfreude was truly astounding, Musk said. Several blog sites were keeping a Tesla death watch. People may have wanted him to fail because his ambition is a little arrogant. That was rejected by him. I think it would be arrogant if we said we were certain we'd do it, rather than saying we're aspiring to do it and we'll give it our best shot. This leads us to Musk's next business success lesson: don't listen to the critics. He didn't think SpaceX or Tesla would ever make money when he founded them, and no one else did either. But he ignored the doomsayers and went ahead with his plans. Why? Remember, this is a man who measures success based on the significant problems he has solved, not how much money he has made. Consider how liberating that is. He isn't concerned with appearing stupid because his big financial bet didn't pay off. Instead, he's concerned with pursuing important ideas. It simplifies decision-making because he can focus on what he believes is truly important. And the market appears to approve of what he's doing. The company has changed the economics of spaceflight, but Musk will be most proud of how his company has revitalized the U.S. space program. In a nutshell, Elon Musk's success can be attributed to his perseverance, risk-taking, visionary thinking, passion, and continuous learning. He is a true inspiration to entrepreneurs and innovators all over the world. If you want to be successful, follow Musk's lead and never give up on your dreams. Thank you for watching. Please click on the thumbs up to like this video and subscribe to our channels for more videos like this. Click on the notification bell to receive notifications of when we upload more videos to this channel. And share this video with your family and with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.